Kipper and the Giant. What do you see on this cover? A man, and he is holding a suitcase. How does he look? He looks rather grumpy. What is going to happen? Let's see. Kipper was watching television. He was watching a program called The Angry Giant. He liked the program. Here was the giant. He was so much bigger than the other people. Did he look kind? No, he looked mean and angry. The angry giant lived in a castle near a village. Nobody in the village liked the giant. He was always cross. When the giant was cross, he stamped his feet and the houses shook. Oh no, everyone said. He is cross again. He is always cross. Look at the people. They were so scared of the giant and they were running away from him. Kipper went to find Chip, but he was out. He picked up the magic key and it began to glow. Oh, said Kipper. He ran to get Biff, but she was out with Chip. The magic began to work. It took Kipper inside the magic house. Where would the magic take Kipper? The magic took Kipper to the gate of the giant's castle. There was a sign on the gate. It said, "The giant is away on holiday." Kipper was frightened, and he walked away. He saw a signpost. One arrow pointed to the village. The other arrow pointed to the giant. He didn't want to meet the giant, so he went to the village. Do you see there are two signposts? One is big and one is small. How come two signposts are of different sizes? Let's see. Kipper came to the village, but it was tiny. Wow! Kipper was so much bigger than the villagers. Kipper was a giant. Oh no, said Kipper. Go away, yelled the people. We don't want you. We've got one giant. We don't want another one. The people threw things at Kipper. Go away, they yelled. We don't want another giant. We don't want you. Should people throw things at Kipper? No, because it is very mean and violent. Stop it, shouted Kipper. I'm not a giant. I'm a boy. The people said, Well, you look like a giant. Kipper began to cry. I'm not a giant, he said. I am a little boy, and I don't like this adventure. Poor Kipper. Kipper was crying so hard that the two persons here needed to open the umbrellas. Giants don't cry, said the people. Perhaps he is a little boy, but he looks like a giant to us. Perhaps he can help us. Kipper helped the villagers to mend their houses. He put back the broken roofs. Good old Kipper, everyone said. Kipper was being so helpful that the people started to like Kipper. The giant threw this big stone at us, said the people. We don't want it here. Can you put it outside the village? Yes, said Kipper. I will try. He picked up the stone and took it outside the village. Good old Kipper, everyone called. All the people liked Kipper. Thank you, they said. You have helped us a lot. The village band even played music for him. Who was this man? Oh no, he was the angry giant. The giant came back. He was very angry when he saw Kipper in the village. I am the giant here, he shouted. He ran towards the village. Crash! He fell over the stone. Ouch! He yelled. The people were frightened. But Kipper went to help the giant. He picked up the giant's things and put a bandage round his head. Good old Kipper. He is such a kind boy. Can you tell who is bigger and taller? Kipper or the giant? Kipper is bigger than the giant. Be a good giant, said Kipper. Stop being angry and the people will like you. So the giant stopped being angry. I will try to be good, he said. Hooray! Shouted the people. Let's have a party. What was the giant doing here? He was sharing his food with the people. How nice! The key began to glow. It's time for me to go now, said Kipper. Goodbye. Thank you for the party. The magic took Kipper home. Nobody likes an angry giant, said Kipper. What an adventure! Are you sometimes angry? Remember, it is okay to be angry, but it is not okay to do wrong things. And no one likes angry people. It is always better to be kind and helpful. And that's the end. Kipper and the Giant. Kipper wants to meet a giant. But who is the giant?